Hi, I'm Jessica. Today, I will do a presentation about how experience of women in leadership positions of public relations are influenced by gender. As we know, public relations is a very important field in society today, and it usually refers to the maintenance of an image that is favorable by a famous person, an organization, or company. Women play an important part in the corporate world, and hence they also play a crucial role in public relations field. Women have been a part of public relations for many decades, but their efforts were first recognized when Public Relations Society was established in 1971. The main purpose of establishing the society was to look into the matter of inequalities that were haunting the corporate and the economic advancement of women in public relations domain. The U.S. Department of Labor reported that 62,000 new people were employed in 2016 as fundraising managers and public relations managers. And out of these newly employed individuals, 70% of them were women. This fact reveals that women make up more than 50% of those that are employed in this field of public relations. But despite this huge accomplishment, they are still earning way less than men. We live in a world that is growing and advancing continuously compared to situation as a few decades ago when women are not able to vote, get a high-quality education, or had rights to their own property. The women of today are riding the corporate boats faster than men, but despite their efforts, the inequalities faced by women are still relevant today. There are many different factors prevent women from achieving the same career goals as men. These factors include gender role, stereotypes and auditance, family work balance, lack of rewards and incentives, low financial incentives for women's leadership position, lack of training and coaching, and so on. All of these factors have come into being after years and years of cruelty against the women and in an attempt to take away their individuality. So both men and the society can confine them to the wall of their household as they believe that women's only goal is to satisfy their family. Again, these factors are based on the patriarchal views of men and the society that consider women to biologically weak due to their ability to carry an embryo, as many believe that women constantly need masculine persons to support and protect them. There is a lack of women in top leadership positions in many organizations and companies around the world, and it usually happens because many CEOs and top executives of a company believe that women don't possess the necessary male characteristics that are required to run an organization. The CEOs and the men who set the top management positions hold the opening, and the women can't run a whole term and can't stay in office late due to the responsibility to take care of their children, and hence they don't consider them during promotion planning or even send them to international conference, thereby limiting their exposure to vast corporate world. In doing so, they giving rise to gender stereotyping, which affect the promotion of women to top leadership position by snatch away their individual corporate right and their right to promotion. It is one of the top reasons why men occupied more leadership and top executive positions as compared to female. There are several other reasons and factors on the basis on which society believes that men are more suited for leadership position as compared to women. Most of them take roots from anti-feminist and misogynist belief that passed through generation and that allow men to look down on women and consider them objects. The society also believes that the women are not capable of focusing on a task for a long period of time, and therefore they won't be able to handle important claims or even their own teams in an effective manner. Over the years, a number of researchers conducted analyzed the median variables between pay and gender found that permanent wage gaps existed between women and men. These gaps exist not because women lack in required education or professional experience, but because they are considered biologically weak. This gender gap and the lack of women occupying top leadership positions is due to three factors: persuasion, propaganda, and influence. The lack of opportunities for advancement is responsible for preventing women from achieving the same objectives and career goals as men. Most of the behaviors is caused as a result of persuasion, where one person tends to influence another person and change their attitudes and behaviors toward a great topic or issue. Most of people responsible for creating this disparity are influenced by the racial will of other people. Highly powerful people also use propaganda to manipulate cognitions and shape perceptions of other people. Most men and other highly influenced people in management or executive positions use the gender stereotypes to train women in an unfair manner because such behaviors violates gender role normal that is prescriptive and is usually a part of domains such as leadership and management, as these domains are mostly things stereotypically masculine. Most of these false assumptions are based on the idea that women are more concerned with others, are selfless, whereas men are motivated to master their environment and therefore more self-assertive. One person who sits at the top leadership positions can influence the people to form negative and misogynistic views about women in public relations, which ultimately affect their wages. The difference in wages is a crucial factor that requires discussions because women have spent years and years fighting for their rights, and such a gap insists there is nothing has changed. Okay, thank you for your visiting.